All right, folks, the deck is Deathrattle, Hakkar, Death Knight. The goal of the deck is to draw into Hakkar the Soulflayer, ideally with the cost reduced thanks to Emperor Thaurissan, so that we can play Death Growl on it to spread the plague to our other minions, and then delete the bloods from our own deck with either Wyrmrest Purifier or Elise Starseeker. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Rawful or here on YouTube. Do we have any CDC members in chat to start studying the corrupted blood phenomenon again? Well, we'll have to see if we can actually get it to work out before we get the authorities involved. Has anyone made a compilation of all your deck intros? God, I hope not. That would be an absurd amount of work. Oh, I've got the wrong... There we go.
Hello, Rawful. Writing my bachelor thesis in machine learning right now. Needed something to make the writing process less tedious, so I hopped here.
Well, fantastic. Thank you, Chromax, for the super chat. You came to the right place, because from what I understand, there are a lot of machine learning experts in chat. So, really, instead of having ChatGPT write your paper, you can just have them write your paper for you. Alright, these seem good at killing totems if it's even shaman.
I see you've brought guests.
Honestly, with this much health, healing, and deck dilution, deleting the bloods might not be necessary. You're absolutely right, and that's originally how I built the deck, but then I thought, nah, there's gonna be a lot of chat and YouTube comments about how I should be deleting the bloods. So I figured I'd just preempt that. I'm very good at machine learning. I once saw a machine and then learned that something called a buzz. Oh. Smartest chatter right there. Hey, welcome, Danger. Welcome, Jar. I've not seen the Murloc quest in a very long time. Smartest chatter isn't exactly a high bar to beat. Yeah, that's the joke.
Hey Rawful, I am the man who constantly ropes against you. I'm sorry. I'm writing a book, cooking pastries, and juggling while also playing Hearthstone.
Well, at least you have a good reason. All I would ask is that maybe you include me in the acknowledgements of your book. Like the special thanks or something. 'Cause I feel like I've contributed a lot to that book that I know nothing about.
Anybody?
Pick me! Pick me! Vizier!
I know coin +4. Because I was trying to save it for turn 5 so I could coin this out, and there just wasn't a great, like, coining the school teacher doesn't really solve my curve issue. So, generally speaking, because I didn't think it was a very good play. Is Elise Starseeker just backup Purifier? Yes, but she's also more fun Purifier, so. Gotta keep that in mind as well.
The citadel stands strong. Any questions? Yeah.
Okay, that needs to die. Is there a good way to tutor out Elise spells from the deck? Nope. Fortunately, that's not a necessary thing to do. No.
Job's done.
Grizzly bear or gorilla in a fight? I mean, why do they need to fight? Why can't they just be friends?
I do so. I seem to have lost the surface.
Do you play this deck to play Hakkar, or are you more an excuse to play more Hollow Hound? Both? A little of both. Let's see if we can snipe the Mega thing. It's a good hit. What did we get from hand? Scar Gel. Okay. Well, that was... I mean... Second best case scenario, I guess? Oh. Well, this is a problem. Okay.
The more you struggle, the better.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
They're gonna play a Mutanus here, it seems like. So just having a way to kill that seems like a good plan.
Be merciful.
Outed from the mountaintop! Those
Alright.
were priceless.
Job done.
Is Arcane Dynamo good in this deck? Oh, could be. Can get us another corpse explosion.
Wow, another balanced breakfast of Ruffalo oats.
Thank you, Benno. Appreciate that. It's important to eat well.
What's your wow favorite voice wow line from Hearthstone? I think mine is wow.
I think everybody's is wow, from what I understand. So, good choice. Thank you, Chromax and Benno. Okay, that's a bit of a problem.
Is full.
So is that. That would have been very good to have in this exact situation, wouldn't it? This actually isn't going to work the way I wanted it to, because this is going to get forced to attack.
Job's done.
I didn't have a way to get this to attack again, which is what I initially planned for that turn. Killed the one. Yeah. Yeah, I could have done that better. I would have actually... That was actually a real big done.
Why do I always feel compelled to give you money when I see you live?
I don't know. Probably because other people seem to feel the same way.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
But it's appreciated, though unnecessary.
Those were priceless.
Does this even keep me alive? I don't think it does. That was a pretty big oopsie, that turn when I could have gotten a big clear with the Void Hound, or whatever it's called.
It's a psychological epidemic. Alert the media.
True. Speaking of epidemics, Hakkar is in this deck.
The Lich King versus Lady Vash.
Only death is colder than the depths.
You will know pain.
Decent curve, at least.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
And give him money. These are free, right?
Not quite, but thank you, Chromax, for your commitment to the bit.
Breathe it in.
It's because Super Chat's the only way to chat when you're not subscribed. So no acceptable chatting options, other than paying up.
I mean, I feel like there's one.
I have things you
I feel like
never
there's
knew
one.
you
But yeah,
wanted.
I'm definitely scamming all of you. Confirmed.
Asphyxiate.
Thank you, Petapat.
The more you struggle, the better.
Those were priceless.
Thousand Needles, are you ready to
No Neruffle, bits are the other thing, these are Super Chats.
Doesn't change anything. Hate to be the one to tell you.
The citadel stands strong. Writhe.
Oh good, we drew the Renathal. I was getting worried there for a moment. Did they fix Pandaren Importer? I don't know for sure, but so far it hasn't failed miserably, so that's good.
Those were priceless.
Go here into here on turn 8, and that will get me some damage.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Is this undead? Sure. Maybe I'll get another dead air.
The more you struggle, the better.
God, I'm so unlucky.
The time has come to dethrone our fallen master.
I just want to get as much minion damage as I can early. Before I start getting frozen game after game.
Do you have the artifact?
Turn back, and your death shall be merciful. You're in the right place to melt your face.
Is this undead? Thanks, friend. Oh, that was a very satisfying lethal.
The Lich King versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild. You will know pain.
I don't think I want any of those. The closest to being kept was Plague Strike, but we don't know what type of... uh-oh. We don't know what type of druid it is yet.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
Looks like it could be questline, which is not great for me. I mean, given that they're roping on turn 1, it's probably questline. Oh.
Breathe it in.
Probably want to save the coin with this hand. Oh. Unfortunately, we're never going to get enough mana for the Hakkar to come down, so we probably just lose this.
Clickbait. I joined because you said Hakkar was in deck, but it's in hand.
I know. I'm a scammer man in addition to a hacker man.
The citadel stands strong.
I think it's the Auctioneer combo, but that wouldn't normally... Yeah, it does run Moonlit Guidance. I think it's Auctioneer, which means we probably lose. Unless they just, like... I don't know. Spam the,
Shout it from the mountaintop.
spam bio projects for some reason. they almost certainly won't do that. This is where I would play my Lotheb. If I had one.
I got the best deals
GG.
anywhere.
Just gonna go ahead and save ourselves some time here. Faced a questline druid today running Sticky Finger Starfish, Eater of Secrets, and Plate Breaker. Latter players are very, very sick. I mean, one of those cards almost makes sense. Like Starfish, I think you could make an argument for, just because that deck is a hard time with taunts, but it's also so good that you can kind of get past the taunts just by being a good deck. Other than aggro druid, what druid would be good? I mean, there's really very few druids running around that aren't questline right now. Questline's the only meta druid deck right now. I'm gonna keep this just so that I have it.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
I'm surprised the Miracle Druid didn't get a nerf, not because good, but because it's so unfun. Yeah, I mean, it kind of fits the same requirements that they cited for why the Priest deck got nerfed, right? So it does seem a little bit inconsistent. I'm not gonna deny, like, the good play here is actually just drop the Purifier, but I'm not gonna deny chat the fun potential of Hakkar.
Gotta keep them tuned.
When you add Prince Renathal to a deck, do you do it because you think it's legitimately good, or because adding more cards is fun? Neither. I added it in this one specifically to, like, dilute the chances of drawing the Bloods early off of Hakkar if we don't have the other pieces. I don't think there are really any decks remaining where they get better when you play Renathal these days.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Feels a bit like Miracle Druid goes off one turn later than Priest stuff did. Yeah, I mean, with the potential to go off much, much later. Like, Miracle Druid probably needs until turn 5 or 6 to reliably go off. Whereas Priest could, in best case scenario, go off as early as, like, turn 3. So...
Pick me! Pick me!
No return! Dead man shredded!
Well, I've got both Wyrmrest Purifiers now. Monkey.
The living drop all kinds of things!
Don't think I want to Rivendare that.
I have things you never knew you
Uh-oh. I guess it's still broken.
The Queen's trove is forbidden! I say it all!
Do you have the artifact?
Excellent. Now we're gaming.
Those were priceless.
Hey, I have that card. That was quick.
Those were priceless. Get back.
You're in the right place to melt your face! Our gift of the Arcane
Sure about that?
enlightens us.
You're welcome, Mario. Any Hakkar man? Nope.
Our gift of frost shields us!
It's monkeys, man.
Breathe it in! Our gift of fire empowers us!
That could have gone much worse for me.
Caught this one eating party snacks.
No return! Breathe it in!
Look for a Scourge here. That would be fun. Feel like I'm far enough ahead that I can do something silly. Yeah, I'm glad they changed the interaction on the Arcanite Reaper as well.
We have plotted long enough.
Like, this is probably the only way we can lose, so why wouldn't we do it? Probably need to take one emergency button here. There are only 3 options for the Dynamo. I think there's 4. Army of the Dead is also in there, right?
Fishing is so relaxing.
Oof. That's not what they wanted to have happen. For sure they are out of monkeys.
Asphyxiate! The scourge asphyxiate!
Is that easy, I guess? The Deathrattle goes off midway through the corpse explosion, so I don't believe that was guaranteed.
The Lich King versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
The past is dead.
Arthur's so emo.
I see you've brought game.
None will survive.
Oddman. Fantastic.
Great. Your eternal torment.
I'm on board for this. Okay, maybe not. I've changed my mind.
Breathe it in.
Cool. Probably gonna need quite a lot of healing this game.
The more you struggle, the better.
Jeez! Opponent is a skilled gamer.
The more you struggle, the better.
Good thing we do have a fair amount of healing in this deck, but like I'm terrified of once the Long Grasp comes down, you know?
I have things you never knew you wanted.
At least it's not Reno.
Look how it burns!
Reno Mage is not a good deck and would be a very fun matchup.
Do you have the artifact?
The citadel stands strong.
Job's done.
Okay, main desk mass, they might have Dawn Grasp. There's no world in which they wouldn't have Dawn Grasp. That was nearly a certainty.
To match wits with me.
And they get an honorable kill on this, but that's quite bad for me.
Wonderful. Just
Reactor core
wonderful.
online.
It's kind of cute.
Destruction.
Did not expect that one. Gonna have to try that sometime. Hey, GG, Colin. Make sure to drop the deck list in the Discord if you could, because that was incredibly awesome.
The Lich King versus Thrall.
Fear the coming storm. You will know pain.
Is there any way to make Prince Liam work? Define work. Best I can offer is a goofy value engine in Questline Paladin.
Ah, I see you've brought guests. Oh, you built this for me?
Can use this next turn.
Turn up the heat.
Maybe not. Let's find some removal, I guess.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
That's kind of scary. But we can solve this problem.
Those were priceless.
Destiny calls to you.
Hey, the Barons are hanging out again. Why not transform the 1/1? That would have left the 1/2 on the board. Or do you mean this 1/1, which I can't target with it?
Those were priceless.
Most of my deck is playable off the top. So let's pray I draw most of my deck. Missed a corpse, though. Yeah. I've got so many cards that spend corpses. So, it's quite relevant.
The more you struggle, the better.
Pretty sure they have Flurgle Talks.
Those were priceless. Show these mortals your true forms.
A savage act. Ancestors bless you.
Turn back, and your death shall be merciful.
Those were priceless.
This is incredible. Except they do have the Flurgle Talks in hand, most likely. Possibly a Shudderwalk. That would be kind of funny.
The universe unravels.
I probably at least want one of these.
What a sight to behold.
Surely they don't devolve me here, right? They don't have the Toxfin? They're going fishing for it?
Adventure.
Do we purify all those horsemen? I mean, we could. We'll see. That's the thing with this deck. We've got options. Exhibit A on why not to run extra Murlocs and Shaman. I mean, they're playing a meme deck. I don't think they're really here to take this one seriously. You know, after the Renounce, one thing we haven't tested is whether or not this will give us triple rune cards, right? Is there any reason to assume it wouldn't? Because you wouldn't expect the Renounce to either. Oh, welcome, Pablo. We'll probably just find out soon. So I don't know if I can help myself. I think I'm just itching to play these purifiers, you know? Should Wyrmrest those horsemen? That's what we've been discussing for the past couple turns. How's this Deathrattle? Surely they don't have it, right? Let's choose to believe. Oh, I'm not healing anyway, so there's no point in putting that down. Actually, wait, that's bad. Here we go.
Welcome, lost child. Let me introduce myself.
Yo, clean up this mess.
Oh, savage.
I've done it. It's too late. There's no going back now. We're losing frame rate? Looks like I did very briefly. Well, that's gonna be a problem. Good thing I picked this up. Are you kidding me? At least it wasn't a big dragon. Where did this even come from? Well, that answers that question now, doesn't it? Nobody tell Blizzard. I'll repeat myself from the Renounce stream. The patch notes explicitly refers to them as additional copies, and the ban was on add and discover respectively. In my ears, that means Wyrmrest Purifier is on. Maybe, but let's not risk it. Let's just not tell Blizzard. Well, that makes this deck a whole lot more fun now, doesn't it? Hey, welcome, Graffondo. They changed Discover effects or random generated. Yep, both. Supposedly, allegedly. How are you winning with this beauty? We've been getting some fortunate matchups, first of all. Like, even the Odd Mage was kind of silly. Odd Mage. And then also, opponents have been very generous in like Dirty Reddit or Cage Head, so that was pretty sweet.
Stop me then. You will not stop me now.
So mouthy. Yeah, we have not drawn Hakkar. Well, no, we drew Hakkar once, and we just got obliterated by... we didn't get to play the video game for a bit.
Want to hear my playlist?
Can probably... just need to get on board here.
Things you never knew you
Has
wanted.
anyone made a Skulking Geist joke yet?
No, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time. I mean, you can get in here on the ground floor. Thank you, Elion. They forgot to play a mech.
Those were priceless.
Want to hear my playlist?
Converting stored energy.
That's part of why I queued up the Obliterate. I wasn't necessarily expecting people to continue running that card, but should be helpful nonetheless.
True strength comes from within.
Oh, no. Any plans to do an all-neutral DK now that the Purifier can give the ruin cards? Maybe? I've already done that before, though.
Converting stored
But it could be fun to revisit it. The dream here would be to draw a Noxious Cadaver. And unfortunately, I can't like hero power into Obliterate because I desperately need the Obliterate, so just find a Noxious Cadaver in the forehead.
No return! No return! Job's done. Dead man shredding!
It's honestly not a bad draw. Next turn I can go here and here, set up for this on 6.
Powering up! Portals online! Observe, analyze, engage.
I really need this to miss the Mech Warper.
I would make Skulking Geist joke, but they aren't known for their sense of humor.
It's true. It's true. No one's ever laughed at a Skulking Geist in their lives. Thank you, Ben. The problem is now we have 2 problems.
No return!
Be merciful.
But we are technically alive, which is the most important kind of alive. Jeez. Hey, welcome, Chiefrey. Oh, that's horrendously bad. That probably just ends it. I can't heal off of any of these. I mean, the way I get out of that one is they don't have the bubble bot there. I feel like I was in a reasonable spot until the bubble bot came down.
Lich King versus Malfurion.
Feel the power of the wild world. You will know pain.
Probably don't need both of these, so let's just keep the Baron here. I would prefer to do a little bit more shuffling first, I think. Yeah, welcome, Sogdusman. Do you think Radar Detector plus Magatha is too much card draw? Depends on what you mean by too much card draw. There's no such thing as too much card draw for a deck like Mech Paladin. So from their perspective, no. Welcome, Roxer. I think this is another Tony Druid, which, unless they do something goofy like give me a bunch of mana, is going to be very difficult to beat.
The citadel stands strong.
For my deck specifically. Okay, that's actually probably a good sign.
Finally get to catch a stream. Good luck, Roffle.
I appreciate the very generous super chat, Glory Wings. Glad you're enjoying the content. I hope you're enjoying the content, and thank you for that support. Kind of need the card draw off of this, so I'm just gonna go here, get this dead. Hey! It's Hakkar Man. This might make them do like an emergency clear on the Brann. All we need now is a... Oh, it's Mill, isn't it?
I have things you never knew you wanted.
Probably don't want to be drawing cards then, do I?
The scourge will consume you.
Good thing you can shuffle like crazy in your deck. I mean, it's more that like this could actually become a hindrance for them, right? The alternative is that it's Taunt Druid, which I don't think we can get lucky that many times today, right? And that's like a Hadronox in hand that they hit off of the Living Seed. Which is also why I grabbed the Corpse Explosion. I'm sorry, what?
Time waits for no one.
Those were priceless.
To the slaughter.
Honestly, we just need an Emperor Thaurissan, and I can play this, this, and this all on the same turn. Although I guess I wouldn't want to play this before the Hakkar dies. That would be silly.
Do you like to play with fire?
Reflect in the moonwell.
How do they bring him back, though? Oh, you're right, the 6-mana spell. But they don't have... Oh, they do have one more Wild Pyro as well to break the boars as well as another Poison Seeds.
Wisely done. All it takes is love, care, and death. I concede.
I mean, I didn't quite have lethal there.
The Lich King versus Morgul.
You will know pain.
Look. This is not smart, but I'm going to keep the Hakkar just because I've been having such a hard time drawing him.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
Yes, the Odd Mage... Why do I keep saying it that way? The Odd Mage deck did get posted to the Discord, so... If you're interested in that, you can check it out there. Probably want to save the coin, if I can. And my patience for this opponent. There we go. We're just gonna go 3, 4, 5. And then scream and yell if they Mutanus the Hakkar Man. You count this as an OTK deck? Nope. Is Murloc Shaman broken? No. This is not Murloc Shaman. There are some Murlocs in Shaman that are very strong, though. Well, there goes the coin game plan. They do have another freeze effect, so this is probably not attacking this turn, but I just need it on board. It's honestly just going to be very difficult to win from this spot. Yeah, this was inevitable. This, however, I was not expecting. Could be worse. They do still have 2 more Murlocs. Let's see if I can get, like, an Obliterate or Asphyxiate.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Pick me! Pick me!
Two can play the freeze game. Infuriating.
The time has come to dethrone our former master.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
It's my turn!
I knew it was going to happen. I just figured it would happen the first time. We should probably just go next. This game is no longer going to be a fun one, and the opponent is taking quite a long time to make pretty simple plays.
My time has come. You give everything I've... All life must end.
That was a frustrating outcome. That deck is hard for decks like this to beat when they get that Murloc opener.
The Lich King versus Kate.
I've got magic like you've never seen before!
What is this?
You will know pain.
Wouldn't it increase your survivability if you run 2 blood runes? Yeah.
I see you've brought guests.
Not sure how that's relevant though. Then we wouldn't get to run Cagehead and a lot of other important parts of this deck. I refuse to lose to a turn 1 rigged fair game.
Second time catching your stream. Love your content.
Yeah, welcome Scott. Glad you're enjoying the content. I mean, the only reason we're still in this game is because we haven't allowed the Rig Bear game to go off, so might as well keep that up. Okay, so that's actually just going to be its own Rig Bear game now. Remember, folks, Scarred isn't actually that good because it just dies in a turn or two.
The citadel stands strong.
I just never had a chance of winning this game.
I'm late. I'm late.
All right, Buster.
Oh my god, that was one of the most miserable games of Hearthstone I've experienced in a very long time. Jeez.
The Lich King versus Lady Vash.
Your time ends now.
You will know pain.
Yeah, we need some early game minions.
Greetings, outsider.
It's kind of unfair that Hunter is the only class with OP Secret removal. Is that what you would call Flare? I mean, maybe after you throw away another spell, Flare is okay. Otherwise, it just gets counterspelled. I need to save this for a Gorlock, I think. Shadowwalk better with Corrupt the Waters? Nope. Almost certainly not. Then, unfortunate time to draw that.
Citadel stands strong.
Okay. It's maybe my chance at having a chance this game.
I am using my card this time. I changed my ways. Hello, Roffle.
Hey, welcome, Chirp. I'm glad that, hopefully, learned from our past discussions. This is why I wanted to keep the weapon available to me.
No return.
Dead man shredding.
Do I ever go? Let's go for the Brann Patchwerk Dream here. They're probably just going to Scargill Mid-Tennis and hit the Patchwerk anyway, so. We can only just pretend that this actually matters. Okay. good. Oops.
Stunning.
That is not the deck I thought it
My
was.
bachelor thesis is about automation cancer recognition, and my application detected some high values for the past 2 opponent decks.
Hey, I told you this would be relevant to you and your work. Thank you, Chromax.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
Would you prefer the removal of Scargill or Flurgle? Flurgle. Flurgle kind of removes the capacity for a lot of decks that that would otherwise beat Shadowwalk Shaman is, I think, my issue with it. Now we're gonna grab a bunch of value here.
The more you struggle, the better. Who here can spell Zinjari?
Stunning.
Anybody?
Pick me! Pick me! Pick me! Pick me!
Those were priceless.
Cool.
Impressive.
Calamos rises.
So this is the deck where Corrupt the Waters does actually
Calamos
make it better.
rises.
But we destroyed so much of their damage with that
It's my turn.
with that Patchwerk.
Questions?
All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some coffee and water while this queues.
The Lich King versus Garona.
My knives are ready.
You will know pain.
Probably just have to full keep this against Rogue. Like, I don't know which 2-drop I'm going to need. It'll depend on the matchup that it is.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
Job's done. Unfortunately, we're probably not great into Kingsbane Rogue, but should be fine into Pirates.
Pirates away!
Well met.
Gath, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Really appreciate that.
Never bring a sword to a fish fight.
Breathe it in.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
Yeah, just bought 5 beards for the community. They don't have patches. It could be right here or here. Okay. Gonna need some healing.
The citadel stands strong.
Those were priceless.
Initiate.
In which deck would you use Bounce Around? Probably none. That card seems really bad, despite being very highly rated going into the expansion and people preemptively complaining about it. It's just somehow a clunkier version of Potion Evolution most of the time.
Look! You shinies!
Blood and plunder.
The great news is that once this weapon is gone, they've got another one queued up. Is Milpre still viable? Here's the thing. It never was. But unfortunately, you probably have a harder time winning games with it now than in like past metagames. Please do not have harmonic hip hop here. Is there any healing I can get off of this? I don't think so, right? It's all higher cost.
Icy resolve.
Those were priceless.
Initiate.
If we do this.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Pick me! Pick me!
Yeah, this is going to be a loss if I don't draw pretty much exactly Dust Strike next turn.
Blood and plunder.
Pirates away!
Or somehow find a way to get lethal. Okay. That's pretty cool.
What secrets will uncover? Any questions?
Those were priceless.
Initiate.
Oh yeah, freeze effects would have been worth considering. Wait, did I play the not buffed one? Or am I misremembering when that order happened? You got the buff from Noggling? Okay, thank you.
Tuned to perfection.
So what is that? Another 4, I'm still short. 3. So it's 12, 13, 14, 15. I don't have the mana for that though. Right? 7, I need 9 mana for this play. And this is only 14 damage. That's unfortunate. Alright.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Unlucky.
My rule is eternal. I have but little time. Writhe!
Oh, pick me, pick me.
No return!
Any questions?
Shouldn't be any singular card that beats me, other than maybe a another copy of Secret Passage. Close.
Enough of this.
I'm pretty sure Hakkar has gotten into play 0 times this game. Your thoughts on Reno Pirate Rogue? It's fun, but not a deck that's meant for climbing.
The Lich King versus Rastakhan.
You stand before King Rastakhan.
I understand the deck would lose 100% of its fun factor, but the deck would be strictly better without Hakkar. I don't know about strictly better. That term is overused. But yes, I was aware that it would be better without Hakkar in most cases. I knew that building the deck. I knew that planning the deck. The meta is not kind to turn 10 plus game plans these days.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
Oh,
I see you.
we can turn off their eels. And they'll never be able to recover. Okay, Hollow Hound is probably worth keeping a coin for. That might be a way that we can swing this back. That's a really annoying taunt totem. Although maybe I would be better off killing the totems anyway. Could the meta ever really be kind to those sorts of plays? I mean, it has not too long ago. They have just released cards that are unkind to it, is the reality.
Who here can spell Zinjari?
This is probably worth a coin now.
Pick me, pick me.
This is way too good of a turn. Like, even in the early Renathal metagame, you could argue that Turn 10 was more realistic. Certainly not like good to playing around, but more realistic. I was gonna say that's not a great splitting axe, but then they had the rest of their turn. Is the best deck for Tony? In Wild, probably Questline Demon Hunter. Okay, no taunt is good there. That's very... Oh my god. One of them attacks here, the other one dies to the Dust Strike, is the thought process here. Unfortunate timing on the heal totem. Please don't. Thank you.
Who knows what secrets will uncover? The more you struggle, the better.
Easy. Just gonna clear their stuff. I'm done with their nonsense, to be honest with you.
I am the harvester of wrath. Would you like to learn why?
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
I am finished here.
Easy. Get off my plane.
The Lich King versus Jaina.
Oh,
You asked for it.
The past is dead.
Not this again.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
Breathe it in.
I'll show
I was just praying they did not have that. Alright, let's see if we lose here.
The citadel stands strong.
Yeah, that's probably the best objection's ever been from me, because it means that it is not, in fact, rigged fair game. Oh, good. I drew all of my top end now. At least that frees up plenty of mana to hero power every turn.
Your signature is required. Your signature is required.
Oh, what's troubling you? Why aren't you cheering?
Job done.
Against Secret Mage, you ignore Mad Scientist as much as possible, right? Context is important. If you have a board lead, you probably don't need to ignore it because you can attack in to test for rigged fair game. If you're behind, 2 damage is probably
Secret
worse
Mage,
than the consequences.
Pirate Rogue, even Shaman. Secret Mage, Pirate Rogue, even Shaman. Secret Mage, Pirate Rogue, even Shaman. Secret.
Thank you, Onu. That sounds very
Moon-based
familiar.
Raffle, commence Plan X.
No, the opponent's the secretive one.
The Lich King versus Ragnaros.
By fire be purged.
You will know pain.
Oh, we might be back to the even shaman.
I see you've brought
We have turned our curse into our strength.
These last few games have been miserable. Even the ones that I've won are just, I'm just not having fun playing against these same decks over and over. Okay, let's just go ahead and avoid this pain. I don't really want to get roped after during what is literally the only play they could possibly make there.
The Lich King versus Garona. I'll leave no trace of this.
You will know pain.
Ah, get me out!
I see you've brought guests.
Breathe it in.
Job done.
I'm gonna believe in the dream that
Renathal, I think that this deck needs a tech card against Kingsbane. Have you considered adding Plate Breaker?
You know, I think about it because I think that would probably be about as good of a tech card as what people normally suggest. Unfortunately, we just haven't queued into a single Kingsbane in 2 hours, so there's no need to tech for it, fortunately.
Never bring a sword to a fish fight.
Pirates away!
How? How did you do that?
Breathe it in.
Haven't queued into one yet. I mean, I haven't been queuing into them very frequently at all recently because they're not very good compared to the decks that we are queuing into. Thank you, though, Purple Towel, for the super chat.
Love the feel of wind in me sails.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Pick me! Pick me!
Job's done. Trust the pirate's code.
I notice if I switch decks, Hearthstone will only put me up against decks I'm weak against. Is that a bug or a feature? That is confirmation bias.
Oh,
With your Hakkar, at least. We were queuing into so many fun decks at the beginning, too. Tried some Pirate Rogue the other day just to see. The thing is, a lot of people concede in the first pirate. Maybe I should start taking notes.
The Lich King versus
So I have a
Gul'dan.
pitch for a new keyword.
Okay.
What if they made guards that did something after you used your hero power? Wouldn't that be super powerful?
Almost certainly, yeah. Especially if you attached it to a minion, made those minions overcosted. It's an inspiring idea. Thank you, Kath, for the super chat.
I see.
Please, for the love of God, do not be Demon Seed. It's Demon Seed. This is probably a worse matchup than any of the good decks are for me, unfortunately.
Flesh fails.
And they hit the nuts. This is just like an absolute nightmare. I cannot win the video game, so let's go ahead and go next. There's no way I can apply enough pressure to beat them. Somehow managed to find the one questline Warlock on ladder today. Hakkar backfires this match, right? There is no world in which we make it to to Hakkar.
The Lich King versus
We are
Uther.
dead long before turn 10 because we aren't applying enough pressure for them to slow down their quest completion.
Stop me then. You will not stop me now. No.
So while yes, it's true that the questline has a bad interaction with Hakkar, it's not the reason why we lose that game. Is the Demon Seed unban worth it? I mean, it was always going to get unbanned, right? I don't understand the question. Do you mean did they nerf it enough based on its play and success rate? I'd say probably. But it still is frustrating because it has super polarized matchups that make it unfun for a lot of decks to queue into.
Stand strong.
but there are a lot of decks with polarized matchups that are unfun for decks to queue into that. Ooh. Well, this is fun. I can get on board with this.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Job's done.
I cannot wait to read these.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
This is a lot of damage. With a Imp in hand as well. Not necessarily playing the Emperor next turn. I might use the Hollow Hound to clear things up a bit. We shall see.
Reporting for duty.
I mean,
By the power of Ragnaros, I have
Those were priceless.
I just need to get some more undeads on the board, and I can go Cage Head, Death Growl, Death Growl, Dead Air.
The plane of water shall fall to us.
Is this undead? Nice.
Those were priceless.
I could even try and stick a Baron in here.
Reporting for duty.
Or I could just go in this turn. Sort of.
You're in the right place to melt your face.
Yeah, this looks like they put it in.
Pick me! Pick me!
I will not be merciful.
The Cagehead stuff seems a little bit better than Hakkar. And that's the stuff that that person earlier wanted to cut.
The Lich King versus Garrosh.
Deck is fun though.
You will know pain.
I see you've brought guests.
Greetings. Great. Your
Could you have gotten a 1 extra by playing Noggling besides Pagehead, right? Well, I would have to kill a minion though, right? Oh yeah, I guess I could have. But I got 1 more from the... No, the Noggling wouldn't proc because it was not an undead.
Asphyxiate!
Could it be Dead Man's Hand Warrior in this economy?
The more you struggle, the better.
I choose to believe that it is.
The more you struggle, the better.
I mean, that's kind of funny.
Asphyxiate!
How many boars to break a warrior's armor? We don't need boars. We've got Hakkar and Rivendare.
Savage act. My thanks.
I want to save the coin so I can death growl the Hakkar. I do probably want to start paring down my hand as well to avoid shenanigans with Cold Light Oracles. Don't Scourge. You're not the boss of me. Oh my god, I'm rich. Plus, we got the best card in all of Hearthstone. And I'm poor again. Oh god, it's Charge Warrior, right? Is that real? Yeah, like Black Rock and Roll, maybe? Is Hakkar undead? Unlucky.
I do so. I seem to have lost the surface.
Caffeine shelters us.
Is that... Okay, so it's Black Rock and Roll, but with Cthulhu buffs. Card is so bad and wild. That was a ridiculous Dead Man's Hand. Like, ooh. What a phenomenal time to draw that. And we've got the Baron in hand. Never mind on the Baron. Okay, well that's a little bit concerning actually. Let's go here and then here.
Ew! Clean up this mess. Hey, that's pretty cool.
Thank you. I agree.
Do you have the artifact?
The scourge will consume you.
Surely they don't kill this, right? Ooh! Hacker man. Oh, that's big. Not sure that's the most threatening thing right now.
The citadel stands strong.
Shout it from the mountaintop!
Get back!
Impure! Breathe it in!
Unlucky.
The citadel stands strong.
Shout it from the mountaintop!
Get back!
That's a lot of damage. More blood! Oh. Yeah. It's a sweet deck. Buff the Cthulhu. Give it some extra stats. Or just give it some extra stats with the Black Rock and Roll, right? I will turn this Ray Strength into a monkey if I am able. Oh no! I spent too much mana. It's fine. I don't really want this game to end anyway. Not without playing the Golden Monkey. Fantastic. Where's my monkey? It's not monkey. I was told he would be in the middle somewhere.
Why aren't you cheering?
Me have that for you.
Never rooted so hard for the opponent's brawl in my life. A really good order here to effectively clear this board. It does heal me, but that's obviously not their concern right now. Yeah. Like, perfectly sequence across this turn to maximize survivability. You love to see it. Sad that the opponent has no card draw in his top decking like this. I mean, they spend a fair amount of cards. They have a lot of bloods in those deck, my god. They actually did it.
You're in the right place to melt your face. No return.
So we'll do 5. 5 to it. Plus 9, 14, plus the 2. Okay.
No return.
7 plus 9 is 16. That was a much easier way to do that. How are they not drawing the bloods, though? That's what I'm wondering. Opponent needs to draw Brawl. They did already. They had a very good Brawl. Oh, there's another one. I mean, man, maybe I should have taken that damage earlier with the Grave Strength, my god. I guess we wouldn't have gotten to see the Sweet Cthulhu, though. Yeah, what a world to be living in. No! No! They deserve that. Missing the damage off of the Grave Strength probably cost me that game. Oh, unreal. Yeah, let's keep going. That was still fun. Best match of the day? Yeah. Yeah, there was absolutely a point where I was rooting for the opponent there.
The Lich King versus Illyria.
I-A-M.
Cower
So,
before Death's
sorry,
Keeper.
if it's any consolation, that was your list plus Cthulhu.
No, that was a. You don't need to apologize, Cully. That was a fantastic game. I didn't even realize it was you until just a moment ago. But that was a fantastic game. So, thank you for the fun content. Really, I played myself that game. Like I could have won if I had not been dumb with the Grave Strength turn.
I see you've brought I see you've brought guests.
Job's done. It's a little annoying, but at least we have some healing. This could give me a bigger lifesteal minion. Or not.
The living drop all kinds of things.
Anybody?
Wait, isn't Knife just better in this matchup? Or in this deck?
The living drop all kinds of things.
I am confused.
Guess who? Smuggle.
The more you struggle, the better.
Okay, there's the snipe.
By the power of Ragnaros, I have the power!
Not the bees! You have an ample amount of healing here, at least.
Guess who? Smuggle.
It's motion denied.
Pick me! Pick me!
Doggy.
Ew! Clean up this mess.
Not great value, but we're never getting Hakkar value in this game anyway, right?
You better watch your step, Bethesda.
It's likely to end one way or another before then. I just want to go with like the dead air on the death growl with the H-head again. This is fine.
Arcane arrows fill the sky! Patchwerk wants to learn!
Look, it's not good, but this is funny, so I'm going to do it. Maybe I would have had time for it. Jeez. That's pretty tilting.
All right, must end.
Ugh.